Along the inside, saving ground. Love is Hill following 3 wide cover. Now 4 wide. Well in down. It is odds on Buckeyes with the lead. Claire Lou closing on the outside with momentum. Well and down into the stretch. It's odds on Buckeyes. Claire Lou well and down on the outside is closing. Claire Lou well and down on the outside. Getting up well and down to win it from Claire Lou. Odds on Buckeyes, and Dee Dee did it. 156-1. 5-3-2-7 unofficial.
A little more than an eighth of a mile to go in Ohio. My Jazz has the lead, opens back up by full length on Celebrate With Me. 3 wide off the turn. Here comes Brett Miller, and I Am Winning into the stretch on top of the field. It's My Jazz, no doubt about the winner. My Jazz. I Am Winning. Celebrate With Me. 1:58.
Well, we've been trying to get Anthony McDonald into the winner's circle through the first couple of days. He's also part of TheStable.ca, big sponsors here at the Little Brown Jug, and he took advantage of the favorites' miscue, and he, took it right from the start.
As you mentioned, the favorites, the 3 and the 6, they hadn't raced since the Sire Stakes final, 17 days, and that was a double bounce, especially by the 4. And My Jazz took full advantage, as you said, for Anthony McDonald. And I Am Winning, a maiden at 42-1, got a huge hunk of it as well for Brett Miller finishing second. So we got 3-1-6-2, and this is not going to be a $9.50 trifecta here.
No, it's not that. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I've seen this happen in the past, especially with the with the 2-year-olds. And let's hope she's okay and lives to play another day. Most likely, we'll see her on the circuit next year. But again, nice to see the stable in the winner's circle. There are many, many owners. I'm sure they are tuned in both in the U.S. and north of the border.
Yep.
13-1 over, 42-1 over, 2-1. We'll have to see whether that might create a little bit of a pick 4 carryover or something like that. We don't have a superfecta in here. Go ahead, Roger.
You guys missed it. Anthony McDonald ran right into the back of David Miller coming back to the winner's circle.
Oh, did he really?
Oh, David's not going to be happy about that.
No, it wasn't that bad, but it kind of shocked David Miller, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Shocked Anthony McDonald as well.
I think Ludacris said it best. Get out the way.
Well, there's nobody left in the way except for the water truck. So here's Anthony McDonald back to the Sugar Valley Farms winner's circle with upsetter My Jazz.
This time into the Sugar Valley Farm winner's circle. Winning driver Anthony. Well, we got to get him up with a nickname after that one down the backside. Anthony McDonald, the winner with My Jazz. The stable My Jazz group of Ontario, Canada. Jason McGinnis, the trainer. Anthony McDonald in the sulky. 3rd win in 8 this season for the 2-year-old filly by My MVP at a Loving Jazz. Momo winner in 1:58.
Outside Jenna's Tonic. Momo is begging for racing room. Wall Set is up to 4th. They come to the top of the stretch. Lovely Monroe still the leader. Outside Jenna's Tonic. Momo is right there, desperate up the rail. 3 wide, Wall Set with the Pet Rock Hanover. Momo finds room up the inside, and Momo paces on to win it. Jenna's Tonic 2nd. Lovely Monroe was 3rd.
Deep stretch lead, off 3/4 of 131-2 for He's in Contention. Exclusive Rosette finds a path between horses. Way out wide, trotting up comes Northern Blizzard now. They're into the final 1/8 of the mile. He's in Contention. Grandstand side, Northern Blizzard. And it's Northern Blizzard on the far outside. Another shocker. At 28-1, it's Northern Blizzard to rally past them all to win. He's in Contention with 2nd, Exclusive Rosette 3rd, tight for 4th in 2:01-2. Winner of tonight's third did return to victory lane. It's number 3, Northern Blizzard, victorious. Northern Blizzard, a 2-year-old royalty for life gelding. Out of the Cadaver mare, Bluster. The stable Northern Blizzard of Guelph owns. Trainer, it's Johnny McKinnon, winning driver. A double on the program thus far for teamster James McDonald. They travel to 3/4 next, and it's West Coast Kid leading it just over a length in front now. Frank to 4 is second. First over third is Brilliant Corners. Fourth trapped in the Yin Yang. Moving up on the cover from in fifth comes First Glance. They're by 3/4 in 1:27 and 1 and spinning home. It's West Coast Kid confronted here by Brilliant Corners, and Brilliant Corners goes right by. Brilliant Corners strikes the front and draws out to a 2-length lead now. On to second comes First Glance. The West Coast Kid at the rail into third. Coming through between late is Frank to Ford in fourth. Deep stretch, and it's all Brilliant Corners. Brilliant Corners and Philion will take this one by a length and a half. Getting up for second was First Glance. Third best to the outside was Frank to Ford. The rail fourth, West Coast Kid in 1:54 and 2. Top 4 on the board for tonight's fourth race, 6, 10, 3, and 2. Back to victory lane at 6, Brilliant Corners, 2-year-old Better Than Cheddar gelding out of the Real Desire mare. This time it's for real. Owned by the stable Brilliant Corners of Guelph. Harry Polton trains. In the bike for the winning drive, Sylvain Philion. Brilliant Corners, parimutuel debut, and it's a winning effort here tonight. Outside belongs to Gold Train. Gold Train sweeping up to take command. 3/4 in 1:26, and Gold Train scooting away to a 2-length lead now. Getting up into second is Adrenaline Rush. Third to the outside is Cayucit. And then down the center, fourth comes West Coast Kid. They're in deep stretch, and here comes Adrenaline Rush on the outside. Adrenaline Rush and McClure trying to put away Gold Train, who's iron tough at the rail, but it is Adrenaline Rush getting up in the closing strides to win. Won it by a length. Second best was Gold Train, finishing third Cayucit. Mustang Beach fourth in 1:54 and 4. So look at the winner of tonight's second race, 2 Adrenaline Rush, 2-year-old Royal Majesty gelding out of the Badlands Hanover mare, Sproxy Roxy, going for the stable Adrenaline Rush of Guelph. Kevin McMaster trains. In the bike for the winning drive, it's Bob McClure. Adrenaline Rush picks up a maiden-breaking score tonight. Paces the mile, 1:54 4/5 here in tonight's second race. A good striking spot as they go to 3/4. No free lunch. Favored on top. Pressure from Touch 'em All Joe. Pray for the Wicked fires 3 wide off that cover. And inside is Socrates Blue Chip looking for a re-rally late from McClure. 3/4 in 1:23 and 3. That was a 27 and 3 third quarter. And No Free Lunch opens up. In the blink of an eye, he's got 5 on the field. Back into second is Socrates Blue Chip. Third down the center is Pray for the Wicked. Late Speed coming from Bottle Rocket and scooting through Kincaid Sealster. This one's a blowout. No Free Lunch to win. No Free Lunch in front. Very tight for second. The hard closing Kincaid Sealster right there with Socrates Blue Chip in 151-3. Here's the winner of tonight's first race to Victory Lane. It's number 5, No Free Lunch. No Free Lunch, a 2-year-old Sunshine Beach gelding out of the Western Maverick mare, Simply Marvelous, owned by the stable No Free Lunch of Guelph. Harry Polton is the trainer. In the bike for the winning drive, James McDonald.
Three wide move now by Kim's Command. They make their way up the backstretch toward the final turn, and it's Tony Lee. Jazzy Judy not going to sit there any longer, goes up after lead and caught 3 wide. Kim's Command 3 across the track. Tony Lee, Jazzy Judy a short lead with Kim's Command. Dropping back a bit now, moving up I should say, is Designer's Edge. Outside, that's Amy Will, 3/4, 130 and 3/5. They come toward the top of the stretch, getting clear now. Jazzy Judy, Kim's Command outside of Tony Lee. Designer's Edge swings 3 wide right now, trying to get up into second. Jazzy Judy has moved off by 4 or 5 lengths coming through the stretch. Jazzy Judy's got it. Jazzy Judy's in front. Designer's Edge up on the outside to get second. Jazzy Judy, Designer's Edge, and Kim's Command, 159 and 4. In the winner's circle comes 2, Jazzy Judy, 2-year-old Bay Filly by Political Briefing, owned by the stable Jazzy Judy, trained by Jim King Jr., driven at victory by Anthony McDonald. 159 and 4/5 a lifetime mark for Jazzy Judy.
29 and 1, and they spin for home chasing Bandeo. She's had things her own way here. Couple of snaps of the wheel disc here. She gets company from the pocket spot. Tipsy in Dixie's breathing fire. 3 wide, rolling off cover from the backfield. Life in the Slammer. It's Tipsy in Dixie to take command in deep stretch from McDonald. Late Speed from Life in the Slammer. Bandeo weakening late. A deep stretch lead for Tipsy in Dixie, and the favorite prevails in the first OSS Grassroots semifinal. Tipsy in Dixie over Life in the Slammer. Then it was back to Bandeo, late driving, moving to the top, and Cadillac Girl in 158 and 1. Coming back to Victory Lane, winner of tonight's first race, the 6, Tipsy In Dixie, a 2-year-old muscle mass filly out of the Angus Hallmere Twin Bee Alibi. He's owned by the stable Tipsy In Dixie of Guelph, Ontario, trainer Harry Polton, and the winning driver James McDonald. Tipsy In Dixie's third win in 6 starts on the season. New lifetime mark earned tonight, 158-1, a much the best winner, as she adds to a $42,000 bankroll with a $10,000 payday here tonight and a ticket to next week's Ontario Sire Stakes Grassroots Finals. Hope he can be with us for those. Good to see James McDonald back to Victory Lane. When we last saw him on Tuesday night, he was involved in a spill turning for home. Both he and the horse he drove bouncing back, and it's good to see here tonight. Many people inquiring on social media. James was quick to react. Good to see him back here tonight. Tipsy In Dixie towing him to Victory Lane this evening, winning in 158-1.
400 left to go. They trip the split in 29-2. The leader, Something About Lexi. All the runs are coming now. Bravika desperately climbing over them, looking for a run. Peeling out and letting down is Girl From Oz with a big run. Girl From Oz goes to the lead. Middle split comes now for Bravika. Knuckling down to the task. The leader was Girl From Oz. Bravika tries hard on its inside, and they're clear then of Miss Sonic Boom. But the leader is Girl From Oz, and Girl From Oz will wear the pink bonnet. Girl From Oz beats Bravika, Miss Sonic Boom, and then came photos for fourth between Arbella Lucia, and the other one getting home late was Better Jewel. They were followed behind those runners then by Something About Lexi, Auntie Francis, Takadar, and well back to finish the last pair were Blazing Beauty, and after an early misdemeanor, Soho Almazi, never competitive. They've gone 27-9 last quarter, 155-7, and Girl From Oz at Boulder's odds will win it.